Hey guys, Thad with Tactical Response. We're at Midwest Industries booth with Pete, and Pete is going to throw us some new stuff that they got out.
Yeah, it's an exciting year for us for 2024. So our biggest project has been our lever gun stocks. So we're going to go over that real quick here. We do them for Marlin, Henry, Rossi, Winchester, and then we're working on the Chiappa, some of those like takedown guns and stuff like that. We got some cool stuff going for those too. So I'm just going to grab one to get started here. So this would be like your Marlin. So in 2017, we started with our first rail, something similar to this right here, if you will. And we've just expanded. So then we added in the top rail, like you see on this gun, and now it's our stocks. So we've got them for straight grip and pistol grip, like you're seeing here. You can add a shell holder plate like this and add a whole bunch of rounds. You can just add a couple rounds using the M-lock slots that plate's attached to. And some of the big features of this stock compared to some of the other ones out there, we started our cheek height, if you will, with what we'd call like the neutral position, like the same position as it would be on the factory stock. Yep. So if you're just running your iron sight still, it's still an option. You're not sitting too high or anything like that. We also did our own rubber butt pad. We just, you want to make something that had just enough to absorb that recoil without being too tacky that it hangs up on you and stuff like that. So that's been the thing. All of these stocks use a plastic grip insert, and it's got a nice texture to it, and for a lot of people that's great. Yeah, but then we have the option to add G10, which
that's what that is.
All of G10. Yeah, so a couple different color variants right here, the green and black, and the red and black. G10 is just cool. It just looks cool.
Yeah,
it feels awesome.
It's
just
nice.
Tacky and all that kind of stuff for sure. Yep. So put this one back. Yeah, so we did a stock system for just about everything we could think of. And then for the guy who doesn't want to change his stock or his handguard.
He's got to stay with the wood.
Yep, he wants to keep his wood. Maybe it was his grandpa's gun or something like that. We get it. So we want to have an option for that too, though, to modernize it a little bit. So we came out with a top rail, no permanent modification to the gun. You're just changing out, your rear sight for this, if you will, if it's one of those, or your sights here. If you want to run these sights, we ran this groove plenty deep, so you can still see your iron sights, no problem.
Yep.
But it gives you not only a really solid rail for mounting your red dot or your scope or something like that, you also have the shell plate on the side that's part of it.
Is it just M-lock?
So this plate just uses our shell holders. They just thread right into it.
Okay.
So you can run them like we have it here. You can turn them 90 degrees and put your rounds parallel to the gun. So you have that option as well. But it's just nice to have this set up. And we ran polymer tip set screws through this, so you're not scratching up the gun at all. So if this gets bumped or something like that, totally protecting
with
it.
With the sight on, can you still see through?
Yeah, you want to. Check that out.
It looked deep enough and low enough. That's a
still
great
got a full sight picture. So, patent pending design, just something to really keep your gun traditional but still modern. Put that dot or whatever you want on there. So, it's cool. Then the other big thing,
and if you're heading over where I think you are, or no, go ahead.
Well, we'll go to this one up here. I think start out.
Yeah.
Our AK Alpha line last year was crazy popular, and it was available in M-lock. This year it's back again, but it's also in Picatinny. So for those who want a full or quad rail, if you will, it's now an option. It's available in both lengths, just like the M-lock is. So, but the 10-inch like this one. Yep. And then I'll grab the 6-inch here in a second.
Yeah, it fits it well.
Yeah, it just looks so good on there too. Thad, I'm going to hand you that one, and I'm just going to grab the shorter one. So yeah, still part of the Alpha line, just like the stock. Shorter version here. Yep. I'm sure everybody's seen the stocks, or in this case, we've got the tail hook on it. But for those of you, just in case you didn't see these, side folding, adjustable height for your comb height, adjustable length of pull, all that. And we do have versions that are not adjustable for people who live in states where they can't have that, but or for people who just want a fixed stock. But our own folding knuckle, super strong.
Yeah, and the fit of that is that slide. It's tight.
There's no play.
It's nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on.
So that's cool for sure. As we continue on the AK parts, I'm gonna grab this one. So this has 3 parts on it. Again, keep your traditional wood on there type of look, but still make your gun modern. So let's start on the front. This is our muzzle brake. That's our new product this year. And then we've got we call it our AK-01. So this is a clamp-on design. Fits all your AKs. You can run it this direction. You can flip it around, run it the other direction, facing forward. Put your light out there, whatever, your laser or something like that.
Right.
And then obviously, brand new again for us here is our mini dot mount. So it's available like the one you see here with the T1 interface or T2. And then also again in Picatinny, so if you want to just put a railed one on there.
Okay.
Super solid, rock solid. A lot of them, you know, they call them like the springboards and things like that. This has no play.
Yeah,
I mean, it is just crazy stiff.
It is stiff.
I know you handled it earlier,
yeah,
but
I did, and which I don't know if you mentioned the sights in it.
Yep. So it's got the ability to still use it as an iron sight. Looking through it,
I don't know if you can see through it there or not. If we can get it.
Locks into the trunnion. There is, like I said, no play at all.
Nice.
So it holds
It's
a great
very
zero.
nice.
It does not fit Yugos just because of the way that Yugo strips down. But otherwise, any other AK that was, AK rear sight comes out and that slides in. And we do have an installation video. It's real simple, but installation video on our website too if anybody's looking. So
that is rock solid, man.
Yeah, there's no play. And again, crazy easy to put on there. Get your gun set up that way with a light and a red dot without making a ton of modification of the gun for people who don't want to. So
okay.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Well, what else we got? Is that it? That was a lot.
That was a lot. The only thing I'm going to do one more time, I think we covered it before, but just shotguns are really picking up in popularity. So just a reminder, we do have, this is for the Benelli M4 and clones. There's another really popular shotgun that I'm not going to mention, but we know, we've heard you all over and over and over. Our own mount for micro dots and our own charging handles for these. So
nice.
Yeah, any of our new stuff, if you're looking for our new stuff, it's always popping up on our social media. So if you're not already, follow us on Instagram, follow Tactical Response on Instagram, find us on X, formerly Twitter, find us on Facebook, and sign up for our newsletter too. I can't say enough, I hate getting tons of emails. We won't do that to you. We send out like a monthly newsletter, but you're not going to get one every week from us.
Yeah, it's not a daily thing.
No, definitely not a daily. Not going to get one of those. But when we have something new and exciting, it's a place where you can for sure get it. With all of the crazy censorship that we constantly are battling with social media, using our own website just to let you know about stuff is really cool. So we'll stay after that. But
all right, SHOT Show 2024, more to come. Responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.